A guy with a nice body is nice to look at aesthetically, but statistically speaking, more women are attracted and prefer to date a man with a dad bod.
More women are more
Just
like.
check the, just check
First
the
of all,
stats.
You definitely right about that. The 5-foot dude is going to be out here reaching, while the 6'4" don't have to do nothing. However, when you compare it to women, I can guarantee you she getting action. She actually, I would argue that she's going to get more action than your average man. Believe it or not. If you put her outside right now and she trying to go ahead and get laid, she will. An average dude is going to have to.
Okay, what about the average woman?
To go ahead and get that.
Stuff like that.
About the average woman, so you chose the average man. What about the average woman?
Her?
Is she gonna get more action than the average woman?
Of course not. Of course not.
That's my whole. That was my hope.
No, of course not. But she still can find a companion because it's a lot of dudes
I'm not arguing that
down bad because it's a lot of dudes out here that's down bad. So if she fixed everything else right, like let's say she could cook and shit, she has some mean top or whatever, like she'll probably hold down a dude, man. You'd be surprised.
Do you? All right.
No, real talk.
Do y'all believe
my God!
Do y'all believe that women who are overweight? Do y'all believe that women who are overweight would tell you that they find it difficult to date?
Yeah.
Far more than
Adam tell me that.
Then that's
no.
Well, then according to research,
don't have that issue.
According to research, women who are overweight say that they find it difficult to date.
I want to say they find it more difficult to date the type of men that they want to date. Like they like fit guys, but fit men want fit women. So they have options, but it's not a plethora of options that they would consider their first. So I do agree with y'all on that.
The problem is that if they're saying we're basing this off of the people that they want, we're not talking about people. We can say everybody has a person that they don't want. When you don't want somebody, they're not even in the stratosphere of a person that you even choose. So why do they even matter in the conversation? That's why when these women talk about that they find it difficult to date, is because the people that they want to attract and the people that they want to be with say that they're not willing to date them because they are overweight. And that goes for men and women. Men also who are overweight find it difficult to date. People in general in America don't tend to want to date fat people. That's a reality that we all know. Yes, are there people who are chubby chasers? Absolutely. There are some out there. But the reality for most of these people is when they go out into the dating market, their weight is an issue for them. Just talk to a woman that either gained weight and talk to her about how her dating life was before she gained the weight, or talk to a woman that lost the weight and talk to her about how her dating options changed when she lost the weight versus when she was overweight. All you do is talk to big women. They will tell you this. And we all know this to be true. I guarantee you, if each and every one of y'all go to your friend who is big or bigger, they will tell you, yeah, it was different when I was slim and when I was in my slim days. Or now that I got slim, look at all these men that's looking at me. Or the dude would say, man, when I got jacked, hey, the women started flocking. But when I was fat and I was walking around with man boobs and shit, wasn't no woman checking for me.
Well, statistically speaking,
you forgot something, Sweeney.
Women do like a guy with a nice body is nice to look at aesthetically, but statistically speaking, more women are attracted and would prefer to date a man with a dad bod.
More women are more like.
Check the stats. Check the stats, Darwin, before you say something. Go ahead.
Do you know what they? Hold on, wait. Do you know what they consider
dad bods?
Yeah. Have you ever saw what they consider a dad bod?
Yeah, I like that.
They talk about dudes with big ass broad shoulders, big ass arms, big ass chest.
No, that's not a dad. That's not a dad bod.
That's what they consider a dad bod.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
if you
it isn't.
Now your research
knows what a dad bod is.
This is what the women consider the dad bod when they research women.
I'm a woman. I'm telling you now. Just look at. Everybody in the comments, just go ahead. Look what a dad bod is. It's all right. It's nice. It ain't crazy.
Here's what we should know if you're gonna go bring up some stats. 40% of us are clinically obese, and over 70% of us are overweight. So, unfortunately, finding a fat person is more likely than not.
But here's what you miss, Sweeney, on reason why the women like the big sister with the big pantry on the panel. Can you imagine the cover cost of that dinner date?
Darwin, I'm so done with you tonight.
You gotta go to the buffet, bro. What you talking about? If you got a heavyweight buffet, bro, flat rate.
I'm just saying, bro.
Crazy.
If you could think about it, on average, you probably would. Let's say Ty, you went out on a date. On average, would do probably maybe $100 for the dinner. On the average, right? But you can go ahead and be bougie and say, "Oh no, we gotta be 500." You can do whatever you want to do.
No, I would never do
But
that.
with that woman with the big pantry,
usually, but Darwin, usually on dates, bigger women, and this is from talking to friends and other women that I know who are bigger, they don't order as much because they think they're going to get judged for it. So they'll actually order a salad, whereas somebody who is more fit will go out and order a pasta or a steak or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you wouldn't have to spend as much on them. Now, maybe in the long run of being in a relationship, that might change.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you in a relationship, you like, fuck, I'm with my man. I got my man.
Yeah, darn, yeah. She could probably cook really well.
That's likely. I can say
people that got like the extra arm fat, they can throw down in the kitchen. If we speaking overall, you know, your favorite aunt who got the arm fat is the one who moves you always want to eat.
That's what she's doing.
You
slowly
said what?
but surely. She's killing herself.
Well, yes, that she might be doing that. I'm just saying, let's not bring that up as the main point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bring that up, but I will say this: we can't act like that's one of the issues with dating. We just can't act like, because I think y'all always say that the parents is important. Like, I know y'all like the character and all that stuff, but y'all also judge us by our parents. I think Trev backed me on that. Y'all would rather have a guy that's tall.
That's how you get in the door. So I always say the tangibles will get you in the door, and the intangibles, you know.
But I don't know about this dad bod. Can you stamp that, Ty? The dad bod or whatever?
I like a dad bod. I do. It's more comfortable to lay on.
Right, it is.
What is it?
Other than like
give me an example of a dad bod.
So
yeah, that's a dad bod.
Dad bod.
Those are considered dad bods.
Yeah, like belly, you know.
Oh, I know
not too much.
Right. Not him. That's after. That's an after dad bod.
That's my shape right there.
Or like this. Boom.
The
like a beer belly.
The beer belly.
Yeah,
I got a beer belly.
Yeah, it's a little plusher at the top. So when you lay down, you're not laying on the brick. It's right. To lay on something soft. You could fall asleep on it.
Brick meaning like the muscle, like it's too hard.
It hurts to lay. It hurt to lay on your arm because your muscle poking me in the face. It don't matter if you got muscles under that.
Sweeney, they praising you.
Hey, I should be winning out here. Then. Shit, I got a dad bod.
It's okay.
Sweeney,
it's not a bad thing.
I'm in the
most desirable category, y'all. I got a dad bod around this month.
You might be that guy. We don't know. We ain't seen you out your chair. But I'm just saying.
I think it's a group of women too that you asked too.
Yeah, it depends on a group of women.
Most of the women bodies match the dad bods.
So Darwin, I could put it like this. You know how like you'll see like a like one of these plasticers that's out here with the like these Instagram model shapes, but then you be like, damn, you'll hit, but then you won't really like want to keep that. It's kind of like that.
It's exactly like that.
Oh, so y'all are hitting dad bod, but y'all won't keep the dad bod.
No, we keep the dad bod.
No, we keep the dad bods.
They'll hit the muscular guy, but then they won't want to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just nice to look at, but that's it.
But we don't want to lay down with you.
So that is why the poopies are all dad bod.
You said you're not laying with the muscular guy. Is that what you said, Ty?
Yeah, I said, but we don't necessarily want to lay down with you. I've never dated a fully like jacked guy. My guys have always been like on the little flabbier side, like not fully buff. And I work out 5 days a week. I love going to the gym, but he doesn't.
You remember I met you in person, right? You remember I met you in person, right?
Yes, and he was not jacked. He's just a big guy. He's not jacked. He got a beer belly.
How tall do a man have to be to have a dad bod though?
Well, I'm 5'1", so I'm little. So anybody over that,
I'm 5'3".
So
Like,
Dude was
like
like 6'4".
at least like 5'5", 5'6". I'm good.
Do he have to be lumberjack big, or
Spreading
can he
my
be
feet.
like?
No, I ain't
All
spreading. I'm
bunions.
just saying. You the one confirmed that. I'm just saying.
I've dated short guys though. Okay, I've dated short guys. There's nothing wrong with short guys.
Oh man,
It is something wrong with because you dated them. That means they in the past.
That's
If it was
also
something right with them,
dated-
you'd still be with them.
Darwin,
No.
I've dated tall guys, and they're in the background too. It just happens that my man now is tall. That's not my fault that tall men are attracted to me.
And
That's
plus, I
not
don't think that
why-
nobody really has just one type. I think
At
that's
all.
Any other measurable good shit about your guy right now that's worth mentioning?
my guy.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have
Pause.
measurable
God
things?
damn.
that I love
Measurable,
about
yeah.
him?
Pause. I'm
Bro.
saying like
Yeah.
talking about like,
I'm like, what?
Are you her man?
Yes.
Because
I
yo.
just talk about his character. He's extremely sweet. He's considerate. He's caring. You know, he thinks about not only me and my child, but him and his child and how to bring us together. He's always thinking ahead. He's ambitious. That's what I like about him. You know?
that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
it's not his height. His height is cool. Yeah, it's an added bonus. I look protected when I'm outside, but that's not like, oh my God, I'm with him because he's so tall. No.
Oh, okay.